So they have a 64% chance to breed.
Never tell me the odds.
I lay an egg, so I'm gonna make them mate.
Hey guys. Bow chicka bow wow. Look at
And he's
them
just
here.
standing there, just like.
It's like yes.
Yeah.
Yes, fuck each other. Oh, God.
Don't mind me. I'm just enjoying the scenery. Also, don't get this tent wet because, like, I gotta keep it clean if other people are gonna use this.
Oh, gosh. That's funny.
Okay, so here I could actually pick.
You have to clean up before you leave.
I could actually pick 2 traits for the offspring. So I could pick traits from Kalamar, traits from Jana, and also there could be traits from, like, well, I mean, it's just a random trait. I don't know how this generates. So I do have the good ones.
It's like me. I have a red beard, and neither of my parents have red hair. And that's my random trait. It's just the red beard. Like, I know you have it a little bit.
Nice.
But where does it come from?
I don't know. Fashion now.
It's weird. Like, this guy at my work, he swears that I'm
finish.
lying and he thinks I'm a full-blown redhead that just dyed my hair.
Okay, you two, get your clothes back on. Get your clothes back on.
You got gingivitis.
They did have it.
Okay, all right. Someone was just
They just did like.
They just dropped the kid off. There's like, alright.
up right there.
Just gonna shit an egg.
It's okay. Someone died. All right, because really, someone died over here.
The
All right,
one who
okay.
waits wants to talk to you.
I know. All right. What's up? It's a testament to the strength of my crown that you should traverse Anura and emerge unscathed, even though I cut her throat. Am I just getting mushrooms? I'm just getting mushrooms. Okay, yeah.
Like, I just want some shrooms.
What are other good gaming questions? Because I feel like I like staying on the topic of gaming since this is a gaming channel.
See, we already talked about like a couple times ago about like which game if you had to play like.
That's my
Which
favorite question.
have you ever played a game where you just like fuck this game?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, I hate
maybe.
I hate everything about this game. I don't know what the fuck we're doing. I'm never playing this game again.
Mine was a competitive game, Rainbow Six Siege, dude. Holy fuck, I hate it. That
Never
was
played
so
that one.
annoying.
Skyrim.
Yeah,
Skyrim. Like I got Skyrim for the Nintendo Switch just because there's that Breath of the Wild Link cosmetic that you could get.
Yeah.
For the life of me, like I wasn't that great with the controls, and also there was something about like your item inventory that if you're carrying too much, it slows you down.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, I don't like that.
I got you.
I like to collect shit and just keep going.
Is Peyton's fucking game up here or something?
No, I just thought of another one of my comfort games, and I hope it's in here because I fucking love this game.
Nice.
And I just thought of
So I'm trying to think of a game that I like absolutely hated from the get-go. Like I just started playing it and I was like, oh my gosh,
it sucks.
I hate everything about this game from controls to
Well, it's not over here. But do you guys remember the Alice in Wonderland reboot with Johnny Depp? The video game
Yes.
they had for that?
I did not.
Yeah,
I've never played the game.
I love that game.
I think I might have played it. I mean, like not that I owned that game, but
Yeah,
I think
but
I remember
here.
playing it.
I own the game and I love that game.
Maybe we should record that.
Oh, that would be a fun
Just
game to
comfort
record.
game?
That would be a
Nice.
very fun game to record.
I think
Not very relevant, but very unique. Because I can't think of another
Like people are getting
Disney
tired.
movie that they've made into a game like that.
pretty solid.
It's not a cartoon, but you're pissed off. Fuck this moment. Fuck this game from the get go.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone for the PC.
Yeah, I've heard PC
Like,
games can get pretty long.
So we had it on my mom's computer,
Okay,
or it was her old computer.
that makes me think of mine.
So it was so fucking old. It had Windows 98 on it. Right. So
my
like
goodness gracious.
being the intelligent like 10-year-old kid or 9-year-old kid that I was like, oh, I'm gonna play this, and I love Harry Potter. So I was like, oh, that's gonna be so cool. So it worked a grand total of 2 times on there. And all right, and so I'm playing this game here just to create some context on a Windows 98 computer. Right, it's barely holding on for dear life. Like, you know when your Xbox starts like really working hard and shit.
Yes,
that's what this. That's what this thing sounded like. It sounded like a fucking drill. Right.
You should see people's PlayStation 4s right now, dude. Like they are bad. They sound
overclocked.
They sound like jet engines. Like they are loud.
That's so bad.
It's so funny. Anyway.
But like, so I'm playing it on that. I'm playing it on a mouse that has a ball in it. Right? An old mouse, by the way, that my mom got rid of because it no longer worked well for her genealogy. Okay, so I'm playing this. So to learn spells, you had to, like, it would show like a pattern, and you had to like keep your cursor inside of this. A lot like Hogwarts Legacy, except there's not like there wasn't anything behind it like chasing you, but like. You had to like go and like stay inside the lines and shit. So the computer is thinking literally as hard as it fucking can, trying to stay good. The mouse is not working at all. I don't know how to use computers at all enough to like clear out some memory, like open up some space, or do anything with it. And so again, worked a grand total of 2 times. That's it. I was just like that one or Fear for Xbox 360.
Fear?
Yeah, it was a like a shooting game, but I just I played it and I beat it just because I paid money for it. It was one of the like it was just like I didn't pay attention to any of the story.
Yeah.
I didn't do any of the shit. The action was kind of mediocre. It was supposed to be a horror game, and it was like, eh. The only scary part was the jump scare right at the very end.
Yeah, that sucks.
So I played it, I was like, oh my gosh. And when I beat it, I was like, thank goodness, and never played it again.
Nice.
Like, it was just like one of those, I was like, I'm not playing that shit ever again.
That the Harry Potter thing made me think of, it's a GameCube game, and it was the Fellowship of the Ring one, and I have no fucking idea. The one that the copy that you guys had, right?
The Return of the King?
Yes, that one. I couldn't figure it out. I was also really young, but I was like, what the fuck is this? Or as a little kid, what the fuck is this?
It's incredible.
Is it really?
That is one of the best GameCube games. That's in my top 5.
I could, all games or just GameCube games?
GameCube games.
Oh, that was, maybe we'll do a playthrough on it, because I couldn't figure it out to save my fucking life. Dude.
So, until you level up all the characters, it's a bitch and a half.
Oh, I bet.
But like, I played it so much that all the characters are at max level now.
They can do anything.
Were. I don't know what's like left on the memory card. But all of them like, and there's some levels on there that I only beat once.
Really? Were they that intense?
They were that hard. Wow. And like, as soon as I beat them, I never played them again.
Smart.
Like, there was a lot of GameCube games that I felt like that. Like on, what's it called? Star Wars Rogue Leader.
Oh.
There was only one. There was one level that like I just had such a hard time beating. I even had the guidebook. I was trying to like do it. It just wasn't. And I just kept doing it. Prisons of Ma. I still remember which one it was. You start as in a Y-wing, and then like you have to like go down to this planet's surface and like use an ion cannon and like. It's a bitch and a half. Like, there's a lot of, like, those 2 games specifically for the GameCube, it was like, those levels were so fucking hard, I just never played them again. Until, like, I beat them once, and I'm like, I didn't even have fun doing that.
Yeah. Okay, since you brought up the top 5, should we start with consoles, or should we start...
Let's go by console, and let's do top 3.
That sounds better.
I feel like that narrows it down.
I'm gonna start writing mine down so we can keep it in track and keep it in order.
Sega Dreamcast.
Sega Dreamcast?
I'm not in that. I've never touched a Dreamcast except when we played our games.
Yeah.
That's up to you guys. I'll get mine ready.
Sega Dreamcast, I didn't play too much there myself either, just like with you, and I don't recall many.
Yeah. The only
Diddy Kong Racing? No, Diddy Kong. Never mind.
No.
The
only ones that stick to mind is Sonic Adventure 1 and 2.
Wait, what was that one with the chicks with the big boobs?
Dead or Alive 2.
Yeah, but that was on the Nintendo 64, wasn't it?
No, Sega Dreamcast.
Okay, then yeah.
I actually ordered it for the Dreamcast on eBay. However, I couldn't get the game to work. Like, it just kept crashing nonstop.
Well, too many titties.
Okay.
Fur Fighters. Remember that?
That it's 2024, and that's a completely different meaning nowadays. I just imagine like two people wearing fox outfits and no pants fighting.
Beating the fuck out of each other.
Exactly.
Winner gets to be on top.
I think so. Winner's the top. That's funny.
And they get to yiff.
Nice.
Oh.
So,
Holy shit.
so you got your 3 there. Let's see. Next one, Nintendo 64.
Yeah, we can just. I think I could participate in 64 games.
Okay, like what the best N64 game?
Your favorite?
Cybertruck is wild.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, your top 3 64 games, Nintendo 64 games of all time.
Top 3.
Of yours personally.
Top 3 N64 games.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Impossible challenge to not include Zelda games in there.
That's very true. That's gonna be hard
that's
for you
fucking-
guys.
Okay, Super Mario 64.
Okay.
Can't go wrong with that. Paper Mario for the N64.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just gonna say honorable mention of like the Mario parties 1 through 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree. I think my first Mario Party was like 2 or 3. I played it with you, Dan.
Awesome.
Okay. What's? Trying to think of another really good N64 game. Smash 64.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's my number 1 for the 64 is Smash.
Yeah.
You said not to include Zelda ones.
You don't have to. He's just
Yeah,
saying
but
impossible.
that's tough.
Yeah, I'm just saying like it's like
Impossible challenge.
yeah.
So, all right. I'm gonna go with Pokemon Stadium.
Your number 1.
Yeah.
1 and 2?
Yeah. Well, no, let's do 1 and 2. But they'll count as 1, I suppose.
Okay.
Pokemon Stadiums. I'm gonna go with. So, all right.
Ooh.
Star Wars Rogue Squadron 1. Okay. So, like, I didn't have this. My cousins had this. Okay. This is one of the coolest fucking games on the planet. So, in this game, you can fly. There's certain levels where you have to, like, go through an Imperial base on foot. And like fight like third person. Let me find screenshots and shit.
That's
I'll show you guys.
sick.
And then Star Fox 64.
Star Fox 64.
But those are both games. My cousins had those, and it was like I only got to play when I went over to their house and slept over and shit.
I was about to say I'm too young to be part of the 64 era, but the only time I played it was when I hung out with you or lived in your house for a while. Like when I was babysat, so I only played I played Smash with you guys. Do you remember when we paused Smash and put Luigi's face in Samus's ass? That was the funniest.
Luigi and Samus's ass. I vaguely remember something similar where Luigi's face is just blushing.
It's so
just
funny.
blushing red.
Oh, it's so funny. We thought it was the funniest shit.
But I don't remember exactly what else happened.
No,
but-
we would pause the game. We paused the game once to go eat. We came back and Samus was like not bent over, but she was like crouching, and Luigi was just the perfect height, and his nose was right, just taking a big old whiff. Oh, so it was funny. Oh, okay, so
It's just one of those moments where you're watching a Disney movie and then you're just like, I'm gonna go grab a snack. You pause the movie and then you pause right on the frame, so cursed that you never expect to see.
exactly. Okay, what's the next console after 64? Would that be the Wii?
GameCube.
GameCube.
Nintendo GameCube. Okay, yeah, number 1. Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door.
That's a good answer.
That is one of the best GameCube games ever.
I said Shadows of the Empire. Sorry, not Rogue Squadron. Because look, you're a fucking commando guy shooting
That's
at
so cool.
this shit right there, and then you can fight what are they called? These here, see, look, you can fight snow monsters and shit on Hoth.
That's sick.
Come on,
That's sick.
come on.
Okay, so GameCube games. Okay, Tanner said his number 1 is Thousand Year Door.
Okay,
Yeah.
so are we still excluding Zeldas?
No, you don't.
You can pick.
Yeah, we're just
pick
saying that's the
Zelda.
impossible.
Yeah, but really with GameCube, I think the only one is Wind Waker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
my number 2.
Star Wars Rogue Leader.
Okay.
That was my number one favorite GameCube game. Then shit, I was just thinking of it too.
Oh, is that all the rooms?
Return of the King. Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. Freaking awesome. And then this is the Zelda Collector's Edition disc.
Oh,
It has all the Zeldas on it,
Right.
including the Wind Waker demo.
Is that like the
silver one.
Master Chief Collection basically of Zelda games?
Yeah, it's got all of them on there. Did it have Master Quest on it? Yeah, it had Master Quest on it too.
Yes, yeah, I did.
That was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Screw Sozo. I'm
That one's good.
getting this. I'm trying to open a bar.
That'd be my 3 for GameCube. GameCube was probably like my favorite console, before the Switch.
It has the best controller ever.
Okay. Honorable mention. Technically not a game. It's just more of like an adapter type of thing. The Game Boy player.
Yeah.
And it had the little screen on it.
Cool.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've only mentioned the 1,000-Year Door.
You got 2 more.
2 more. You know what I'm not gonna say? Super Mario Sunshine. Because I think, it's a fun Mario game, but I think it's definitely one of the rougher ones, I think.
Yeah.
Trying to think what other GameCube games I have that... Oh! Luigi's Mansion.
Fire game.
I'm looking at images right now in Luigi's Mansion. I was like, one of these guys has to say.
Yeah.
Yes, Luigi's Mansion.
What a great one.
That's
Okay.
fantastic.
Have you guys said your 3?
Gosh, I always wanted Pikmin. But
I have Pikmin.
I've never played it.
We could play it.
I always wanted it.
Oh, in fact, 4 main Pikmin games are on Switch.
I can't say I never played Pikmin. I played the demo at Toys R Us in Orem.
I miss those days, dude.
Like when you just let your mom go shopping and shit. You're like,
And then you go to the game store, and then there's this demo kiosk
Yep.
that you could go
I want
to.
to steal one of those. Not steal. I want to buy one of those when they're done using it and have one of the demo
Oh yeah,
kiosks.
it'd be so cool, especially for awesome games and stuff.
That'd be fun.
All right.
Okay, number 3 GameCube game for me. Let's see. What other GameCube games I still have to this day? I know I have Donkey Konga. It's like Guitar Hero, but you play on bongo drums.
I remember the bongos.
We played that together 3 times.
Yeah, and then we got bored of it.
Yeah, then we would just play Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Super Smash Bros. Melee.
That's my number 2.
Fantastic game.
Number 2.
Shadow the Hedgehog for the GameCube, which I think that one's also kind of rough.
Mm-hmm.
Great that Shadow has his own game, but I think there was some parts of it.
Little edgelord dick all over the place.
Where is that damn 4th Chaos Emerald? Okay. And then there's a fair share of Mario parties on the GameCube as well.
Yeah.
But
Mario Party 4.
I liked all the honest to goodness.
4, 5, and 6.
The only Mario Party that I'm about is the one that was on the Wii U, where you play as Bowser.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one I was kind of meh about. That's the only one that I'm meh about.
Soul Calibur 2.
Oh, that was good.
So I think I've both of it on the GameCube and the PlayStation 2, but I think the difference is that on the GameCube, Link is actually a guest character. And I didn't piece that together, but he was my go-to character just because he was the only guy I knew in the game.
Then they had Yoda and Darth Vader. Those
In Soul Calibur 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
PlayStation 2.
I haven't said mine. Fuck you.
Sorry. I'm sorry. What was your?
So GameCube. I'm trying to what's a GameCube game for my number 3 that I could say that is not Zelda or Smash.
Fuck.
Or Smash Melee.
For the Nintendo 64.
Metroid Prime 10.
Oh, that is a solid one. I've never beaten it though.
Yeah, we didn't have. Yeah, when we were kids, I didn't have that one.
So there was Pokemon Coliseum.
Pokemon Coliseum. I think I was about to beat that game, but I never finished it. I'm not going to include that in my top 3, only because you don't catch wild Pokemon in that game. In fact, you like capture them from other people, but only if they're like shadow Pokemon.
Yeah.
And like, you know, if you're trying to whittle its HP down, and if it dies,
It dies.
yeah, it dies. You cannot reattempt to catch that Pokemon again.
If it dies in the game, it dies for me.
Yeah, exactly. And so if it dies, like I was like most tempted to just start a new game over again. Or no, just at least like, you know,
Turn
save before where I would catch that Pokemon and then go to that point to try to catch it again, and I just got tired of that shit.
Word.
Would hit and run be on your top 3?
I have hit Simpsons Hit and Run on the PlayStation
That's
2,
PS2.
so I'm not going to include that.
Okay.
That's really tough. What other GameCube games do I have? I know I have
I can't think of
bunch of GameCube games in my room on my bookshelf, but it's like, what else do I have? What else do I have? Ezra, I'm generally asking you, like, what else do I have?
I'm thinking. Most of the time, I mean, like, honest to goodness, 99.9% of the time, we would play. Oh, what was that one with the racers?
Cell Damage?
Cell Damage. Gosh,
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
we had a lot of fun with Cell Damage. That one was really good.
Oh, wait, where is it?
Zeke was oddly good at that one, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, he never played it, but, like, whenever he played with us, he was, like, some, like, fucking crazy savant at, like, driving and, like, fucking our shit up.
That's funny.
Wait, where am I?
Let's see.
Where am I going? Oh, wait, no, here we go. Here I am. All right.
What is Digimon? That sounds so familiar.
Oh, it was, like, supposed to be, like...
Okay, imagine Pokemon, but as they evolve, they become, like, they either become, like, more human-like, or, like, they just have, like, more guns. Pokemon with guns.
Furry.
Yeah, it was kind of meh. Like, I mean, okay, so we went... I remember going to see the Digimon movie in theaters.
I
That's
remember...
probably what I'm thinking of, because I remember hearing that.
All I remember seeing was, like, probably, like, the pilot episode of the Digimon show.
Yeah.
And then there was, like, a movie related to that.
Yeah, because we were all into, like, Pokemon, and we're like, oh, Digimon, you know, it's kind of like Pokemon. Fucking... Like, okay, it's about creatures and it's anime.
I remember, yeah, I
Those are
remember
the only
show
similarities.
when I was a kid. I remember that.
Yeah, and they had, like, Digimon cards, too, like, the whole shtick.
Yeah, so that was just the US version of Pokemon.
No, it was
Was it
still...
in Japan?
Yeah.
Japanese thing? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, here's
Like,
a
the
GameCube...
evolutions of Digimon were cooler, though.
Okay, here's a GameCube game I remember. Mario Kart Double Dash.
I mentioned that. I don't. You might have not heard me, but that was one that I was thinking for my third.
You're right, I didn't hear you.
So like Digimon, right? Like, so this is their evolution and shit. It's like, oh my gosh, those are so cool and big and epic
Yeah,
and
I
shit.
remember that. That was on Saturday morning cartoon. I remember that shit.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. It just didn't catch on the way Pokemon did. Like I remember seeing this shit like everywhere, especially like the cactus guy, this guy right here. Like, I don't know. And the Digimon could actually talk, right? Like,
Yes, yeah,
weren't like
they
Pokemon
would
who
actually
just
talk
say
to
their
you.
own names and shit. But so
I think I have my number one.
what's your number one?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man for the
100%.
GameCube. Yes.
Those are great games.
That's
Wow.
where I developed my obsession for Spider-Man. I can guarantee that.
Yo, and that was the one you could be the Green Goblin.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that
That's
glitch too.
Absolutely, yeah.
That
cheat code.
Wow.
So
that cheat
cool.
code. Then my number two is definitely Melee. Definitely Melee.
Nice.
Wait, no, was I gonna say that? Yeah, no, Melee's my second. But no, Spider-Man, that was the funnest game. I thought the graphics were so damn good, and I was like, this is fucking amazing.
This is awesome.
And then Spider-Man 2 came out.
Spider-Man 2 was fun. Like the one that came out for the PlayStation. That one was a good time. I liked that one.
Then my number three, probably Mario Party 4 or 5. I can't decide between those two.
Nice.
Oh, there was a GameCube game I remember playing as a kid, but I think I traded it in just because I got so frustrated at one point. Star Fox Adventures.
I remember seeing like trailers for that. That's the one where you like get out of your ship and like walk around and hit people with.
Yeah,
staff,
you actually
right?
play as Fox and you walk around, and I think that's when the game introduces Crystal. I think. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's like you're on this dinosaur planet, and then you got this rod or this staff that apparently has some vital role or fucking something. I don't know.
The PlayStation conversation, I unfortunately can't participate in because I've never owned a PlayStation.
So we had a PlayStation 2.
That's it.
Yeah. So PlayStation 2, I got mine loaded in the chamber.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Top 3 or top 5 PlayStation 2 games?
Top 3 PlayStation 2.
Okay, all right.
So number 1, Predator Concrete Jungle. Number 2, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Okay.
Okay. Number 3, oh fuck me, I forgot already. The iToy.
iToy.
It was a bitch and a half to get it to work right, and we all sucked at it. But it was so much stinking fun once you got it going, and once you got it was so much fun. And it was like this like surfing game or whatever. You were in the sky and you're like grinding rails and shit.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
The iToy thing, I don't think it was an iToy game, but that brings up from the depths of my memory this skateboarding game.
Oh, Disney Skate Adventures.
Holy shit! That game was so
Disney
much
Extreme
fun.
Skate Park thing.
I'll think of that every once in a while. I'm like, I want to fucking play that.
That was on
right
GameCube.
now.
We could play that.
Was that on GameCube?
Well, I mean, I have it on PlayStation.
Okay,
2.
because I remember your dad actually set it up for me one day, and I sat there for like 5 hours playing that game. Like, that was so much fun, dude.
Had a great soundtrack too.
Oh my gosh, I think my favorite one was
Probably get copyrighted.
Oh,
Probably.
100%. 100%.
But-
Disney's out there like, fuck you and your money.
Yeah, no, I want to play that game so bad. I will buy your PlayStation 2 from you, Tanner, just to play that game. Like, I
Shit.
love that game. For the one time, the 5 hours I played it, for the one time I played it, I love that game.
It's awesome.
And like I said, I'll think of it every once in a while. I'm like,
You can play as like Simba and shit.
like Simba,
Simba.
Tarzan,
Mhm.
I think Sully too. No,
No.
it was like the classic movies.
Okay, there's Toy Story,
Toy Story,
Lion King,
Lion King, Tarzan.
Tarzan. I think that's it.
I think that.
And then you can play as like a custom kid character.
But no, that game was. Oh, that was so much fun. I
That
don't
was
know
a really good
why
one.
that is like burned into my skull. That I remember that so
That's
vaguely,
so solid
but
too.
so good.
That's
And that's
a
the
great
one
game.
PlayStation 2 game I've ever played, ever.
I thought we had it on the GameCube too. Like I thought.
Okay, so yours, Ezra, it was like Predator versus Alien,
No, so it was Predator Concrete Jungle
Predator Concrete Jungle, iToy, and then
and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Switch those two though, right? iToys 3.
Yeah. I went. Like I bought it from a pawn shop in Cedar City,
Oh yeah.
and like the guy didn't even like ask for an ID or anything. Like, hey, I want to buy this game. Okay,
There you go.
it was like
All right,
$7.
What are your 3, Tanner?
okay, I'm gonna combine Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
Okay, for your number 1.
Yes, they're and of course, like my top 3 are like in any order or anything. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts 1, 2. Not like the final mix versions or like the kind of version
But
from
the
Japan
OG
where it's like
ones.
exclusive, just like the North American release. But it was fucking-tastic games. And then number 2 for PlayStation, Simpsons Hit and Run.
That's a good. That's my number 2. Even though I never played it a lot, that's definitely my number 2. For
Yeah,
PlayStation
yeah.
2.
Okay, number 3 for PlayStation 2. I'm honestly stumped. I've kind of forgotten most of my PS2 games that I have. Okay, I know there were some games that my dad had made, like Chicken Little, the video game, like the first one.
That's my number 3.
And then Ace in Action. That was the sequel. Oh no, that one was for the Wii actually. That one was technically for the Wii. People? Why does everybody keep dying? Like, you just gotta stop, you know? Can you just be immortal? Actually, I have my skull necklaces, but I'm not even bothering just to give them out to anybody. Okay.
After PS2, we're gonna go to the Wii since Ezra and I haven't had a PS3 before.
Yeah, let's go Wii.
But let's hear Tanner's, the last day is PS2.
Okay, I mean, I have to really think. Okay, so I said Kingdom Hearts 1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Simpsons Hit and Run.
You had Spider-Man 2 on there too.
I don't have Spider-Man 2 on PS2.
Had Spider-Man 2, like when we were kids.
Yeah. Shit. I don't know if I've ever owned Guitar Hero, but I mean that was
those were
kind of fun.
Those were
I remember your dad and Evan. We went to California. Your dad and Evan sat out on the little porch that used to be on the old beach house we would go to, and they played Need for Speed Hot Pursuit till like 2:00 in the morning, 3 o'clock. Like they would still be up.
Need for Speed?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was another game I was gonna say.
Fuck. Oh, what was my number 3 for GameCube? That Need for Speed Underground needs to be in the top 3.
Underground
Holy
2?
Shit,
Yeah.
dude, that game was so good.
So much fun.
The customization on that game, oh my gosh, I want that to be on every other car game. That game
So
was
much fun.
That game was so
Great.
forgot about
the
it.
Great
game.
game.
Oh, hello.
But yeah, they played Hot Pursuit
All night.
all night and then went to Disneyland the whole next fucking
I mean,
day.
Disneyland wasn't as bad back then. Or was it? Do you think it was?
It was no, but it was like, but Evan was and them were still there all day, right? Like they were still there because Johnny and Evan were both working for Disney at the same time, right at that time. So like, they were just going, like, and those two would like pound fucking rock stars and shit and just like go and do it. It was the most incredible feat of gaming that I've ever seen in my entire fucking life.
That's amazing.
Between those two, like playing that game, and then when Guitar Hero came out, it was like the next year.
Oh my gosh.
Those two, same thing with Guitar Hero. Like they're just like all into it and shit. That was awesome.
That is, as a kid seeing that, you're just like, I can't wait to
Oh
do
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
And then you're just like, I can't wait to go to bed at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay, so Wii games now?
Yeah. Let's
Okay, yeah, we could do Wii. I'm gonna say
Sports.
Super Smash Bros. Brawl only because of the Subspace Emissary. That is like the most ambitious adventure mode in any Smash Brothers game in history.
And it's fun.
And it was like the Avengers before the Avengers.
True.
Word.
I definitely think Epic Mickey is my number 1 Wii game. I don't know what it is. Like there was a bunch of bugs. Like yeah, it was an older game, but I fucking love that game. I remember one section. If you go through it, you cannot turn back around. You have to start.
Oh yeah, I hated that. Yeah, it's like there are levels where you meet like animatronic versions of Mickey's friends. And I remember at one point I was trying to get all the parts for Donald. Then I beat this level and I couldn't get back. And then that made Donald upset. And then I got upset. And then I stopped playing the game.
Yeah, I didn't know that until now. But I was so happy that I beat you at beating a game first for the first time ever. I think
It was like 1 in a row.
I was like, yes, I beat Tanner. But then now I'm like, oh, you rage quit. Never mind. Not that good of a feat.
It doesn't count.
Before.
Yeah.
But no, Epic Mickey definitely my number 1 for the Wii. That's a game I continually played over and over and over again.
I didn't play a ton of Wii games, but Wii Sports is mine.
Actually, no, I'm gonna switch Wii Sports for my number 1. That game, that was a revolution for me.
Like boxing,
Holy
bowling,
shit.
tennis, and shit.
When we played that on here, I think that is one of the most fun times that we've had on this
A
channel.
blast. So much fun.
Doll, yeah, that one, yeah, that's a good one.
Like I said, I didn't play too much on the Wii. I played Call of Duty Black Ops on the Wii. Yeah,
I didn't know they even had.
it was
Call of
fucking
Duty.
awful.
Was it bad?
It was really bad. So first you had to like unless you had a pro controller kind of thing that plugged into the Wii remote, you had to like aim.
Ooh,
So-
and that shit was sensitive too.
Incredibly so. So I would say that one would be my number 2, and then like I don't know, maybe one of the Mario parties.
Mario Kart, I think, is up there.
Mario
With
Kart
the
Wii?
steering wheel, that shit was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
Even though it's motion control, that shit was so much fun.
I will say Twilight Princess because that's the version I played it on.
That's
Gotcha.
true.
And I think I've said this before, but there is a difference between the GameCube version and the Wii version, because on the Wii version, the whole world of Hyrule is mirrored.
Yep.
Okay.
So, like, anything that was on the west is now in the east. So that was... So I did not know about that until
they had to make
later.
Link right-handed.
Yeah. Because the Wiimote was typically positioned in the right hand. That's exactly why.
So
I'm trying to think of a third Wii game that was also really, really good.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, Super Mario Galaxy.
Oh shit! Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
That still makes me sick.
Yeah, actually, I think Epic Mickey's dropping out of my top 3.
Nice.
Because I think I can't decide which one, but Lego. I think I'm gonna say Lego Indiana Jones is my number 3. That
On the
game
Wii?
was
Just awesome.
I had Lego Indiana Jones on the Xbox
Yeah.
360 back in the day.
My first Lego game on the Xbox was Lego Lord of the Rings.
Mhm.
That game's so much fun too, dude. That was the first one they added the actual voice actors instead of them just mumbling.
Good deal.
I also played that game when we were living in the Payson apartment,
Mm-hmm.
and I was extremely sick. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
That was bad, dude. I got a serious case of food poisoning from that. I fucking miss that Cajun.
From that Cajun place?
That place was so damn good.
Yeah, but
And
it's
then-
like 50-50 whether you're gonna die of like fucking botulism or some shit.
Oh, dude, it was bad. Like, I was so sick, I sneezed so hard, I shit myself. Like, not in the bathroom. I was trying to go to sleep, and I went, shit myself. Like,
Well,
absolutely shit myself.
That's so funny.
Probably a better alternative than shitting and coming.
That's
Yeah,
very true.
very true.
Hey, I mean, at least I get a little reward out of that.
That's
this
very
time
true.
I gotta...
You're like, well, I guess I gotta clear the front and the back.